Well, it's Christmas Eve, and people across the world are making preparations for Christmas Day. This morning, we're taking our journey down memory lane to chat up the things them about Yaad niceness. The crew on board are Maxine Maxploit Lyons, Jackie Brainbox Tyson, Sharnette Sherns, Mignut Brown, and Jennifer Douglas, aka Miss Jen, will be joining us in a few minutes. You perhaps often wonder why she's always late, but she's a very busy lady. I'd like to welcome everyone to the show this morning. It's December 24, Christmas Eve. It's called nothing else unless it's in another language, and the interpretation would remain the same. A Christmas Eve. Christmas, a come is coming. And we are in the height of our preparations. Whether you're there, yard, or abroad, there is something that you are doing. If it's even one something that you can do to spice up, make yourself feel like, whether you miss home or you are situated somewhere across the world, enjoy it. Enjoy it. There are people who can walk, talk, sit up, nothing, wishing they could. So enjoy it because come midnight, some of you perhaps will be sitting up and can't wait to say, start blast out on social media, or you're calling up somebody, depending on the time zone, or you can't sleep because you have this fiddle, that fiddle, and your picture, they fall into the pot. Your picture how you're going to set up the table. And then you say, oh Lord, but me forget. And you say, well, me just have to go improvise or something. But whatever it is, you know that your Christmas is going to be nice. If you are not hosting, you have it good. Just walk with something in your hand, not just show up without nothing. So I'd like to wish everyone a beautiful Christmas Eve. It's nice and cool here, like 8 degrees, but we're good. And it's like 91 where somebody else is.
81.
Oh,
I'm in
80.
sport 9.
And you're 49.
Oh,
So,
oh,
ladies, how do you do this morning? Christmas a come, Christmas a
It's actually
come.
48 degrees in Florida.
So you
Oh,
look like you need a
It's
mix.
48 degrees down here.
my apologies. I had so I'll allow you to do your intros, and then I'll go and then I'll go to the. I had a glitch in the promo for this morning, so we'll do things in reverse order. So, who wants to go for? I would like to not ask the question, but just say, Sharns.
yes, that.
I'm picking on you first
That's fine.
because I don't understand why breeze blowing.
Good morning, all. Good morning. A Christmas breeze. Christmas breeze a blow.
Mhm. Sure. Shucks.
I am enjoying the sights, the sounds, and the smells of Christmas. All right here in my wonderful, lovely Montego Bay, St. James.
Aye, sure.
So I'm in the backyard, sitting down under my mango tree,
Yes.
and it's wonderful. I mean, this time of the year, usually,
Mhm.
certain flowers bloom, and you have certain plants. I was looking at some leaf of life, and they actually put out that little bloom thing we used to pop as kids. Anybody remember it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they used to
Yes, I
just pop
do.
them. Yeah, so I'm remembering all those things, and it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful to be home. I went to the market yesterday because I wanted a few things, but I wanted the full experience of bumping into people and smelling the seasoning and see the pretty something them and the nice red sorrel and you know
Mm-hmm.
everybody that do them seal out and
Sure.
it was wonderful. It's been wonderful. It's been
Mm.
wonderful.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
So,
Nice.
my favorite time of year in my favorite place.
of course. And Max, you and I are sharing some similarities this morning in terms of the weather.
You're just a parade.
Are we in
Okay, yes,
red?
we're sharing the similarity in terms of weather. I'm sporting 9 degrees right now, guys, but thank God I'm warm where I'm at. I have a night table, a bed warm, the house ready for Christmas. Yes, normally I did a detailed cleaning of my stove yesterday. Me, I tell them, you know, me don't know about none of the house, but we clean itself, clean the oven, and just get ready.
Okay.
And the table is set up and breakfast up on stove already. And but I like to look back as a child. Christmas back then in Jamaica was the thing, as Shirley said a while ago. The mingling and the mixing and the killing of the goat in the district and the people are come out of them 2 pound and goat out of them goats if you make them soup. The buckle man a pass through by the quart buckle. The
Yeah.
pint, the quart buckle. That never leave my head as a child. And there was always this man that came to the district with him crocus back on him shoulder to buy the quart buckle for whatever reason. I don't know, but it was always during Christmas time.
Mhm.
And of course, you know, we always get the soda. We have to meet the drink shop on the minute and we exchange the empty bottles and empty crate of bottles to get the full crate of soda. Christmas in Jamaica is like nowhere else, if you ask me.
I
I
believe
mean,
so.
sorry guys, I don't
I
mean
believe.
to brag and to boast, but it's how I feel. It's just a
Yes, ma'am.
different feeling, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
not to mention
So
the
Jack,
chocolate with Jackie I tried to drink over there. So
so Jack, where you say no down in FL,
I'm
FLA?
kind of having a little internet issue, and I think it's a general thing. I think a lot of people in this area they're having a dip in the
Oh,
internet. So every now and again I might go in and out. I noticed that, and I think the neighbors were complaining about the same thing too. But
okay.
anyway, I was inside. Remember, I sent you a message this morning. I said, it's nice and cool. I like the weather at this time of year in Florida. It's nice
Mm-hmm.
and cool. It's not sticky hot temperature. But the thing is, I did
mhm.
not step outside. So my
Oh.
sister went outside and she came back inside and she said, it's cold outside. So I said to her, your cold and my cold are two different cold because you are come from Jamaica cold. So
Mm-hmm.
we say I have two different
Mhm.
cold that she said, well, you haven't been out there. So I stepped outside. I realized that it really is chilly this morning. So
Right.
I think because you guys are cold up there in the north, we're getting some of it
Mm-hmm.
down here. So
Absolutely.
it's like 48.
Yeah.
It's like 48 degrees, but usually in the afternoon, it goes back up. But
Okay.
anyway, Christmas, of
And
course, is my favorite time of year. What is
Yeah.
that?
so I'm a nice 10 at the moment. But at least it gone up by two.
Yeah. You
It's
go
very
to the
funny.
thing and enjoy yourself.
Yes,
One
yes.
of my favorite times growing up with my grandparents was Christmas Eve, Grand Market Day and night. So we
Mm-hmm.
would go to Brownstown. I think the best. Everybody have a favorite place for their grand market, and some people they say a Lindsay you figure, or some people will say a Brownstone you figure. But the thing
Right.
is, in St. Anne, it's a whole corridor. So you start from Otia, you hop to St. Anne's Bay, you stop at Runaway Bay, you either go around Discovery Bay, and then you go up Dumbarton, then you reach Brownstone, and you reach Brownstone is at the culmination of things because everybody comes down from Cave Valley, even as far as Christiana, they would come down to Brownstone, and along the way is music.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon
Mhm.
as you enter the town, you have a sound system, and you go to this person's shop is a sound system, and then you go in the middle of the crossroad
Yes.
where the town area
Crossroad, yes.
is another sound system, and
Yeah.
it's like that's when we buy our gifts. Like we go to the market in the day, buy the food and whatever grandma would need to prepare dinner the next day for Christmas. But
Mm-hmm.
in the night, no, that's when we'd go out to Grand Market, and that's when we'd purchase our gifts. We'd go to different stores and so on. So, and that was really great memories for me. I love
Wonderful.
that. That Christmas is my
Well,
favorite time of year.
I would like to say Christmas a come and let me pop the promo. So again, everything in reverse order this morning, but nevertheless, welcome everyone. I'll soon be acknowledging those of you who are online with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you know, we roll with the punches. I must apologize. I did not extend the audio because I added, other clips in between. But you know that you're not supposed to cut in the
The
middle of your
concept.
broadcast. You just allow it to roll. But you all get the idea.
Yes, oh yes.
Here we get the concept.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. So, welcome everyone. It is Christmas Eve, and of course, this morning it's all about
Grand market, grand market.
oh Grand Market. See, and so Grand Market are come. So Christmas are
Grandma.
come tomorrow. It's December 24, and we are reminiscing. Now, the ladies just shared their little bit. For me, growing up, I tell people all the time, I'm glad when I went to Clarendon to live. I don't think my life would have been the same had I stayed in Kingston. And so I had gone there during the Christmas time. And my first experience of ice cream was with Brother Tabana, who would make the ice cream at the entrance of
Oh
the church.
yes, yes, you said that. You mentioned that in one of the shows that we did.
Brother Tabana had his apparatus in which he would pour, because this is during the convention. So my sister and I, we are trying to get ourselves,
Fit
fit
in.
in, fit in. So we see this gentleman at the gate, a member of the church, and Brother Tabana have this something. And then we saw him pouring in this white powdery thing. We don't have a clue what that is. And then we see syrup and we see ice and him a throwing vanilla and all kind of little, stuff into this thing. And we are wonder. Then we saw him take out cone and then we realized, oh, but a ice
And the
cream. So
ice
we
cream.
curious, we curious as picnic and you run, go and get money from your aunties and they give you your ice cream money and you go and you get your cone. But the discovery was that so the holding agents and I like it is well made up in the factory, right? So if you not eat it fast,
It's a go melt.
it a go melt and everything just a go fall apart. But as a town picnic, I'm accustomed for my ice cream to hold up a little longer on the cone. So when me take me
Right.
first, you can't forget, stand up at the church gate as 7-year-old. My first bite, I'm like, because it not pureed, right? So you still a taste crunches of the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Some parts of the milk powder kind of know.
Hardy,
Um,
hardy. Hardy, hardy.
and so when you take a nice, so I
What's the ice
attempted to
cream?
use, as we know, you use your tongue to kind of layer around. I may see the ice cream, I go to the right.
Mm.
So that was my
Ice cream crush.
yes. Me see the ice cream I lean. So by then, as picnic, me who use my hand, right? So my left hand hold it and my right hand I catch. And everything downhill after that. So that is
Uh,
my first experience of
First
country
country experience. So I'm glad
Christmas.
say you didn't go country. You talk about it all the time. I feel so proud when you say you're glad you went to country. Some people they say the opposite. They're glad they went to town. I'm so glad say you didn't go a country if you
Yeah.
learn
Yeah,
little country stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. So that was my first experience of a Christmas in a rural,
Oh
community.
my goodness.
And yeah. But over time, as Brother Tabana, did his thing, I think he mastered it. It kind
Him
of got a
learn
little better. It kind of get a little better.
Perfect.
little better.
Perfect. The
I
art
love
of
that
Joanne.
then seeing him a crank up this thing. So I know that we had one of those same kind of things that we used to put the beef in. You'd put the beef in it and crunch it up to get it minced like. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we had
Yeah.
that, and you would tie it on. Tie it. You screw it onto the end of the table. So the thing did kind of look slightly like it. So me I said to myself, say, I wonder if our own borrow. As a picnic. It's a good thing it didn't come out of my mouth. He said, by the time our equipment you borrow, but that never come. So that was just my first little bit. So now we can talk. Morning, everybody, because I know there's lots to talk about. I do apologize. The same graphics that I have in the promo, I wanted to flash them as we're talking, but that not happening this morning. So, Christmas Eve, anything can play. So let's say hi to our audience, and then we can go down memory lane because I know a lot of you have something. Morning, Drea. She say Christmas a come. Yes, ma'am, it is. Morning to you too. Want to say hi to Vero. Hey, Vera,
Adore.
morning. Vera, you have to go share about Westmoreland.
One
Hello.
there.
You have to say something about Westmoreland this morning. Andrea says she's making sweet
And you're
bread
making
now.
sweet bread
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's true. Morning, Paulette. Morning, Paulette. Come from Mobay to, Sherns.
Hey, Paulette.
Mhm. Morning, Patrick.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Him say, Sherns, where you at? Mhm.
Uncle
I'm
Patrick.
in
Morning.
Mawnin, baby.
See it there. Hey, Heather. Oh, my goodness. Heather and I grew up in Penance. Morning, Heather. So good to see you. How you do? How you do? Sure.
Morning and Merry Christmas to
Oh,
you too.
Wednesday. Ah, you're a dog. You're here, Patrick. Come, sharing it, because we don't have no dog. Yes.
I have 4 dogs right around here, so any game can play, them jump up on me every minute.
Oh. So Andrea says them trying to cut out the bottles here now. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So Paulette says, Charnette, I see it's nice there. Enjoy. I too love the feeling and sight of the Charles Gordon Market with all those fruits, veggies, and ground provisions, etc.
Yes, Paulette, you know the thing.
So, me no know what Ryan, something somebody said, and he said,
Uh-oh.
Lord Jesus. And
Morning,
as
Ryan.
usual, Ryan says,
Lord
see ya
Jesus.
now. Mm.
Ryan,
See you
not
now.
frightened, never bring party for you.
Okay, then say you all, you
All
all
the
the
way.
one share.
You
I
are
have
the
a
one
thing.
share everything.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Oshman, you can come back,
So,
Ryan.
okay. Good morning. So, morning. Who- Hey, Rick. You know, Ricky would just love to come on, but we're not sure if the connection will work for him. Sitting here with Miss Robin Pennance and my son inside. Oh, hey, Gotti. How you do? How you do? Morning, morning. Rick, good to see you. Wish you could come and chat about penance with me, but maybe that can't happen. So let's start sharing. So, Max, you started taking us down the lane already. Hey, princess, what you say me
Yes.
late? Me late
I
cause
want I
I'm
want to share
frozen.
my I have
It's
my Christmas
minus 28.
and the
Sorry,
Christmas
Max.
poem
It's
here.
minus 28 over here. Yes, missus. Mm-mm.
On the reach
Okay.
14 now, me I count up.
Okay.
Minus,
I want
minus. Oh my
Minus.
God.
you all know
So
that
princess, them a minus. Yeah, that's bad. That's way
a
bad.
real Christmas.
Mhm. Yeah, we're still at 10. So Max, share a little bit more, Make we hear now. Make we talk
Yeah,
up
well,
the
I'm
thing.
gonna share. Well, you know, I have a poem. You know, I have a poem called Jamaican Christmas, and this will cover my story because that's
Yes,
what the
ma'am.
poem is all about. It's all about Christmas back. It says called Jamaican Christmas. Starlights, fire clappers, balloons, 50 cent a dozen. Come on, me cousin, nice lady. Come buy the balloon for your son. These are the last one. You know, Christmas done. Starch! $1 quart. You have to starch the pillowcase them. Christmas Day apart. Come by the pretty girl lady. Nice young man. Not today, ma'am. Kalang! You put them a bun. Miss Mary, this year Christmas sir. Jane, me this a praying on my heart, ma. Christmas, this is all you hear. Right by time of year, every damn thing just get dear. But this our holiday. Jamaican people no fear. For them save up every red cent all through year. And when Christmas come, them have them big lump sum. But let me tell you the same thing. But Christmas then and now is a whole heap of difference. I mean, I gotta tell you now how. The first thing you could have feel was the cool, cool Christmas breeze. The busyness and fanciness. And that made Christmas sweet. Every yard that walk past, the stone and grass, whitewashed. Every cubic season corner was free of any trash. Them wash every concrete and make sure them no mash. And everywhere you look, them have all kind of bash. For Jamaican people, Christmas of it bash. The government invent one sin thing. Them call it bolo or road work. All they did have to do is chop some grass and sweep some dirt. The man them do the chopping and all the woman them sweep. And let me tell you people that they work the sweet. For when payday come, everybody dressed from head to foot. Supervisor with big book, policeman and crook. Stand up in line and not give a damn about time to collect them Christmas money and borrow them honey. While all of this are going, the bar made them just a yarn to collect every rum head dollar and left the wife them fi holla. Every woman all young spread out in a store to get them Christmas show, Christmas crack and more. The eagle them pan street a shell cocoa and peas, while all the butcher in the market a chop up all the meat. Little picnic hold on on them mother frack tail, while vendors and stall out. We have enough goods for sale. Christmas Jamaica. Highest holiday me know. Whether you have spent shilling, pence or dough, Mrs. and Master. This was the biggest show. The people who are family of foreign, I forget them barrel. And every rich and poor, I draw them sorry. 60 long, some mix it wrong, and some not throw it on. Them just want to know say, them have something give them man. They can't forget the picnic them. with Dolly and Fifi and all the malice keeper them. So then they start to agree. Then come Christmas morning. Everybody wake up soon. Some turn on record changer. And I play them Christmas tune. Christmas greeting from foreign land. Full up the whole here wave. And all the old people pick me a foreign. And listen for them name. Every yard you tap in, them cook them bella gut. Whether them live in a fancy house or in a hut. Them roast, fry, burn up and boil, and full them empty gut. The Christmas dance was another set. Every jackman put on bling. Them drink and junk and tumble down. For Christmas come and done. A Max Boyd says so, and he goes
Yeah.
so. Thank you.
That's
Woo!
so good, Max.
I feel you,
I mean,
girl.
Max, you cover everything.
Thank you.
Everything.
And it just sound like when you
Everything.
go to and it just sound like when you go to the market on Christmas Eve. That's how
Yes.
you hear people shouting out
Yes.
Starlight, Starlight.
Hello.
You
Oh, you
know?
know so.
Firecrackers balloon, yes.
And,
Yes,
and, and
Yes.
you see
That's
the
all
little
the
people
concept.
them running through the market. They
Yeah.
have
Yes.
their little wares too, selling. Because we used to go
Yes.
out to Chapelton. There's Chapelton or Maypen. And I'm telling you, I talk about what's she did name again? Miss Monica. Yeah, Miss Monica. Mama used to send us to Miss Monica when we were little, before we could manage on our own. And when you go in a market at on a Christmas Eve, it's like a nice mini store with the
Yes.
added poultry section and so on and so forth. But you see everybody hang up them wares, and you can get a
Mhm.
little balloon set for buy, or some other little Christmas something, some little car for some little boy, because some people never really had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some people, it was just this past Thursday, some people were sharing their stories with me. Them old people, they're not easy. Our seniors, we
Oh
love them.
yes. I was
No,
listening.
seriously, they have a wealth of information to
Oh,
share about their past. But again, when you
Yes.
look into the markets, man, and every vendor try to come with something. So if you not get something over there, so you're gonna get it from somebody else over
Happy
here.
over
So
years.
mm-hmm.
you're gonna get it. And if you leave without something, it's either you really can't afford it or you never want it. But the
You look at
market
them for
Yes.
eye shopping,
experience,
that's it.
huh?
Some people it's just eye shopping. If it's just
Or
eye
eye
shopping, not
shopping.
really.
Yes.
That is true.
I'm telling you, these vendors have some
No.
lyrics.
Yes.
Them have some serious lyrics, and them know how to pull you in for your buy.
Yes.
So
Them,
and spend off your money.
them we start from
And when
giving
you,
you
and when you don't
Listen.
buy them cost you.
yeah, them
When you don't
compliment
buy
you,
them cost you, they say, go
and
on, you
everything.
put them give a
Them
butter
yeah,
pan.
them welcoming you,
Or you
them
want like you're nice. Yes,
I
or
say,
you want
Fala,
like
you
you're
need to
nice.
come buy the little coconut oil me I sell you. You need to buy the little coconut oil me I sell you so you can rub your foot, your dry foot them.
Or them
well,
tell you say what, or them fresh, depending on how you look. Them
Yes.
will say you need to go in a supermarket. That means you don't
Nice
need to.
Look at your
lady.
stores.
but you know what the supermarkets. I went into a supermarket on Thursday, and they had a whole display. They recreated a winter village.
Mm.
They have the
Excuse me?
North Pole, them have Santa, them have the tree, and them have a huge globe with like fake snow and Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer and everything. I was like, this is serious. Jamaica now play. You have fake snow blowing and everything.
They want to
Sure,
because it's no.
sure. But so let's talk about the preparations, because we know that there were people who had wood floor, terrazzo, or just plain
Mm-hmm.
cement,
Mm-hmm.
right? Some people never
Yes.
had it, right? My experience, I walked into a terrazzo house and we had polisher. I would,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that aside, if light cut off, then we resort to the coconut brush.
But not
which
brush.
we
But
yeah,
not
which
girl
we
teeth.
had as Plan B. So Plan B only
Back up.
came in whenever necessary. So, so back up. But man, we would be playing. We had a Philips stereo. So
Stereo.
the 45s, the LPs, you know, would be playing. I remember Auntie Madge had a collection of um albums from what's her name again? Sandy Patty. From
Okay, yes.
Sandy Patty.
Yes.
Yes. And we
Mhm.
would play those and
Different.
turn it up loud, and you're cleaning. So Auntie May and I used to like who doing veranda, we part the veranda in a half. So she do over that side and me do over this side.
Yeah, do this
And
side.
who get bathroom to do, who doing living, not living room, the hall.
The
What
The
hall.
all we got
for
it then,
cleaning
yes.
hall, right? So you have the cleaning of the hall, and then you're dusting, man, and you make sure wipe down your windows. And if you have
Put
put
up
up
your curtain.
decorations and you put up your curtain, and it's interesting how we grew up having a curtain at your bedroom door. And
Mm-hmm.
as I
Yes.
Yes.
have been watching over the years, like some of the African films, it's the very same thing they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
So we would have the curtains at the door, and then we had some peacock sheets. We had blue, pink and blue, and so we would dress up the bed them. And
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
window open up, and if anybody a pass and a peek, it would be a problem because you're not experiencing nobody a breaking. We didn't have
No.
No.
Yeah,
burglars,
that was
You
you
yeah,
know,
want
that
to
was
know
what
you
we
want
or
to
had.
know
how
why that evidence in your house.
yeah, because we
Yeah.
never even had grill. Only the windows were
Yeah.
grilled. The
Yeah,
veranda
these,
was
In the
these
grilled.
Never
days,
have nothing like that. It
Mm-mm.
was just the other day we were
Grill.
talking about
Grill.
how different times are, because when we used to leave the house and go either to church or go to the market or so, we'd leave the key
You leave the
underneath the
door
flower
open.
spot right at the door.
Mm-hmm.
The key
Yes.
for the house would be
If,
underneath the flower pot right at
yes.
the door, or
Yeah.
they
yeah,
put it over that ledge
these, these
on the
are
veranda.
yeah,
Veranda.
Yeah,
we
on
never
the
Yeah.
walked
veranda.
in.
That's where
Yeah,
anybody
you
could
never
come and
just
just
go
reach up and
open
take
in
it
the house.
down,
No.
but
Yeah.
nobody did that.
Morning, Ray Ray. It's so nice to have you. Happy Christmas Eve. You go Grand Market,
Oh,
Ray
we can't
Ray.
see Ray and all these people on my for
You
some
not
reason I
see me
can't
when
see
I post?
some of the people that you can see. I don't see.
Oh, okay. Not sure
Nice to
why.
have you, Ray.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so continue. So yes, Jack. So we really put a lot into the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
absolutely.
so who else
And,
want
and,
jump you
start,
now?
and it
Go ahead.
started months before. I would
Uh-huh.
say that it
But
started months before because the people who grow the cassava to make the starch, they would grow the cassava, plant it early, reap it,
Mm-hmm.
squeeze out the starch and dry it and have
yeah.
it ready and bag up in a little plastic bag, tie up, ready for
Mhm.
to sell.
Mhm.
Some people carry it
Mm-hmm.
loose and measure it with the quart,
And the sorrel too,
quart
because you
yard
have
or
to know
big
when
in
to
a
plant the
start.
sorrel.
Yes, they fat up the
Yes.
And
goat, they have the cow
the,
ready, the pig, everything
And the
yeah,
gungo.
was months
you're
before.
planting. Yeah, you're planting
The
all
gungo,
that.
yes,
Yeah,
The
Mm-hmm.
gungo
everything
peas,
was
yes.
yes.
planned.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan say must stop by the tree
It
card,
was
man.
always early.
You make it go go spend
early.
off your money. You might rob you.
The 19 can man rob you.
Right?
Rob it.
Princess says, I did have
Yes, I
coconut
know
brush,
that.
and it was the nicest thing to use my hands playing music while cleaning the
Yes.
floor. Man, when
Lord
you just
Jesus. And when we never
You're
have,
not gonna do that.
sure, think we don't know these things.
even if the weeks before you didn't have any polish to put on the floor, shine
Mm-hmm.
it there. We used to use
Yes, Christmas you have
the
to buy.
either shoe black, or they have this bush that you use. You can crush it up and use it to rub on the floor, and then it shine the floor. You shine the floor
Really?
afterwards.
Shine it.
Yes, there's a
Oh, I didn't
I
know
don't
that.
remember the name of it. I'm gonna ask my
Oh,
mom. I don't remember the name
I
of it,
know,
but
I know
you
what
go
jacket.
pick
I don't
it
remember, but I know about it.
when the leaves turn yellow. You pick it, crush it up, and you put it. Sometimes they tell us to put it in a piece of cloth, and you roll over the cloth, and then you just use it and wipe the floor.
Rub it.
Leave it to dry, and then you go back and shine it, and it
mhm.
shine. So even if those for those weeks you've been using that. When it comes to Christmas, you're going to get your red
Yeah, buy
floor
your
polish and mark it.
Sure.
Eugenia, your
So,
cardinal.
Genie and
Big
your
Jill,
cardinal.
Big Jill, a shoe, what do you call it? Floor polish. Big Jill, a floor polish.
It's about
Well,
the genie, red or
oh
clear, no
my
matter
God.
which one. So
Yes.
Oh, Eugenie.
Or the oak, the red oak. For people
Red
who
store.
had
yes.
the red wood
Oh,
floor,
yes, the
and
red
you
oak.
ask, those people knew how to work that red oak on that wood, brother. When you
Yeah,
step in
Yeah.
their houses,
Yes.
oh my God, it's almost like you can see your face
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in it.
Yes.
It's
They
a whole
would.
new set of
Oh,
skills for that.
so what about meats?
And then there was a little, there was a drink. There was a drink in a little bottle, short and dark bottle. They used to call it Sputnik. You don't know if Sharon's know it. Sputnik, you remember Sputnik? You only saw it at Christmas time. It was like a wine. Sputnik, yes. It's a
Me
wine
hear
We
little
about
bottle. No come used
Sputnik,
to buy it like
but
one.
I've never had it
we
because I
had
didn't
one
think it was for
Yeah,
children.
very
water.
nice.
We
I've
had
never had
one
it.
But
what we
it's
call
wine,
it
it's
black
wine.
water. Maybe it's the same thing.
I
Oh,
don't know, but
Remember
they
that?
call it Sputnik a little bottle. Somebody used to buy them
I
Christmas
heard of
time.
Sputnik.
you all know
I've
I'm
never
saying.
had it though.
Yes.
And they call different things,
Yes.
names, in different parishes. So
Yeah,
it
I
could be
think
the
so.
same thing.
That's what
That's
we
true.
call draft water. I think that's what we call draft water.
Oh, okay.
See?
But
So Ryan says beeswax too.
Yes, we use beeswax. You rub it on the coconut brush and use it shine the
yes,
floor.
Yes, and Horton said them
yeah, we
call
call
it
it
dye.
yes, art,
Yes.
die.
And
Yeah, my grandma
she
used to
says
buy that to
Rexo.
floor too, yeah.
Rexo good can done.
Yeah, tell
Yes,
you,
man.
they should have pay you a commercial,
I know, right?
Woo, woo.
free commercial.
They don't even make those anymore. They don't have those anymore.
You mean
See?
Rexo?
You mean them
I
have
don't
them shop
know.
anymore?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I
I
don't know
don't
if they
know
have
I
them
because
know.
anymore.
people hardly have those floors anymore in Jamaica. They have the
So,
what you call them.
Everybody got terrorized up.
I know terrazzo
Tile,
floor
not
they don't have
regular
anymore.
tile.
People have what you call it, marble and all these
Yeah,
wonderful
that's true.
things.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And
So
nobody know,
no.
no,
Some
them are
fancy
nice
tile is
girls.
pretty,
Them
pretty
are nice
fancy.
girls nowadays. Now go down on them knee, go shine the floor.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Okay?
Them,
What's
them,
the
them,
They,
them have that
they
elbow.
don't join that clan. Mm-mm.
No.
Sharnet, see Princess asking where you are. The wind behind you look tropical.
Oh, I'm in Montego Bay, Princess.
Yes,
Okay.
brothers.
So Paulette
Overlooking the
says,
air.
I'm going on the street. As soon as we're done, I'm back on the street.
shut.
You don't know, man?
Aye.
Yeah, I'm on the street.
what a
We have
boasting
a
is?
street. Hey, but you know what's happening? What's happening this year? Because Christmas is on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
they are actually getting Monday off as a holiday. So
Yes.
Yes.
Boxing Day is actually, I think, Tuesday.
Yes, so they go back
Jamaica
Wednesday.
that.
Right. So it's an extra long weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez, I
Yes.
miss Jamaica for that.
Yeah, me always when I'm not
Extra
here, I
long
always miss my Boxing Day.
Well, I go back to work on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, but all the
Well, I'm actually
celebrations and
off this
all
week from school. I go back. On the third. The third. I go back to school on the
Okay.
third.
Oh, so Charles, he says, I grew up with something we call white lime. We use
Oh
with the
yes.
coconut husk to shine the floor. But our
White
white
lime.
lime,
You call
we
it
use that
brush.
on the stones, right? Or
the white
whitewash.
White, there is one outside.
Whitewash.
Whitewash.
Yeah. So
Maybe the
Princess
white
says,
one.
I badly need
And
to
the
thaw out. Poor Princess. She said, I badly need to thaw out. Even with Prime Minister Ron, we're going to Jamaica with his family, left with for Christmas. Oh my God. Paulette says, I knew the Sputnik stout.
this
Oh,
Sputnik stout.
it's
Yes,
good
Sputnik
morning,
is nice,
Wayne.
I
So
tell you.
nice to see you, Wayne. How are
Show it
you?
in a glass. Hi, Wayne. How are you? Thanks for joining.
And while you're joining, Wayne, can you
Good
just share the
morning.
link and invite other people to Wayne said the slave ship. Yeah, Jesus.
Orion
Oh
to the slave
Lord.
ship.
Oh, oh, Orion. Okay.
Oh
So Wayne
God.
says, yes, when Xmas we use the white lime
Yes,
to
when
whitewash
Christmas
trees and stones.
trees and
Okay.
stone, yes. Rich people
Mm-hmm.
must used to do that. You see,
You
I'm
think
sitting
so?
up people
No,
yard.
sir.
No,
No, sir.
sir. Because
Most people
And
did it.
never
it's a
they never
limestone,
have
you know,
nothing nowhere but
the
what you
chalk
know.
stone. That's what they use and mix it. Then just
Yes.
mix it and whitewash the stone and make them
And,
look
and
nice. You remember when
Mm-hmm.
I called you
around
into
the
your
tree.
program Thursday, Lady D? That's what I
Yes.
remember. All the stones, like people never have those fancy things to line their driveway or walkway. So they put stones along the way up
Yes.
to their house,
Yeah.
and
And it
then
made
just
it
whitewash
nice.
them. They look nice.
It did
When
look
they're done,
nice.
it looks nice. And then they
Mm-hmm.
whitewash the bottom part of the house all the way
And the
around.
trees.
Just that bottom part
And
of
the
the
Yes.
trees
house
too.
and the
Yes.
trees.
And the stump. Yeah, the tree stump. But what
And I
about
remember back
Yes.
then too,
go ahead, Max?
the soldering man used to come around a lot. This, you know about solder man. So
Yes,
if
yes,
you have a
yes.
chimney a leak or you have a cup a
Yes.
leak or a plate a leak, the solder man come around like a week before and collect them and go solder them and bring them back and you
Come
pay
back
him.
and carry them back. Yes.
Yes, I remember that vividly because I
The
had a little
solder man,
blue
yes.
mug, one little blue enamel mug that was mine, and Grandma had one big white one, and Grandpa had one beige color one, and holes were in the bottom, like a bus out there, and they would give it to the solder man. No,
Yes.
Yes,
And
and
yes,
the
him go
solder can bring it.
and saw that and carry it back. So what
Yes,
about
yes.
when we had to how early would your butcher come out to do his stuff? The day was it days before?
But I'll come out from Friday.
Mm-hmm.
If yeah, Thursday or Friday. If Christmas Eve is Saturday, and the first time Christmas fall on Sunday.
For
well,
But the
before we had
day before, the
electricity,
butcher
before when in
say that,
my
say that
time we
again.
didn't have electricity, so what they would do, they would kill the goat Christmas Eve day. So you so but
Right.
what they would do, they would go around the different yard and odd and say, Miss me, how much goat you go want and
okay.
who are gonna need the food, who are gonna need the head. So they take the order ahead of time. They kill the goat
Yeah.
Christmas Eve and you go pick up your goat and pay for it and you come home and wash and season up and get you ready for Christmas. And then of
Mm-hmm.
course the
All
ice
right.
truck, don't
All
forget
right.
about the
My
ice truck.
mother.
And if you have electricity, you have to get your ice. So you're just ready. They ask to put your
Mm-hmm.
ice on the ground or your banana trash. Or those who are a little bit more uppity would have this their what do you call it? The ice box.
Ice box.
The
So the
ice
Yeah,
ice
ice
is
box.
in the
box.
box or it goes inside.
Yes.
Yes. I
Mm-hmm.
remember one
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Christmas man used to
You
eat
know,
rice for
funny you
40 and
mention
rice
that.
for store.
My mother was here. My mother just went back down Wednesday morning. We took her to the airport, and her lady from the district who she buy from call her, and tell her, say, Mass, whatever him name, I go say Mass Joe. Mass Joe are killing her, Miss G. Want nothing, you want me take something for you until you come because they kill week before, But me never take nothing for you because you ain't there. So she said, yeah, she'll tell them who I kill and what them I kill and which part she want. So
Mm-hmm.
as Maxine mentioned, that's how they used to do it. May I
Yeah.
kill next week, what you want for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas?
Come ask
But
John Boy
you
was
know
one
what
of our
happened?
butchers.
That
Mm-hmm.
for us was like the norm. Like as my grandfather, he usually, like Max said, that you'd have, take orders or whatever. He wasn't a butcher, but he always had animals. So he would have said, all right, I'm going to sell two goats and a pig. And the butcher man, Mas Baba would come to the house. There was a designated area in the not near the yard, but way off,
Mm-hmm.
and he would
Yes,
do the killing there. And then the
yes, our
neighbors
yard
don't
too.
know. Right. Everybody would come and buy their parts. So have nothing left over. Everybody come and who are gonna make manage water or who want goat children, whatever. But for us, it's the norm. Like
Right.
that's the thing. And we get all excited. But
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who is American, and she came down with me one year, And when she saw it, she said, "No, sir." She loved curry goat, you know. She always begged me to make curry goat for her when when we in the States. And she came and I'm thinking, okay, this is
Oh
fresh
Lord.
on the spot.
Mm-mm.
She could not eat it. She said it's too fresh. She said to me, they just killed it right here and it's
Mm-hmm.
cooking over here. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, that's how we do it. The Patagonia saw that over there. So she said, no,
Right.
I can't eat. She said, you have to put it down for a day or two.
For it to sit
And then I
and
can eat it. She
yes.
could eat it.
But
Oh
but
my
but
God.
but it here this spin off to that no, because on Thursday's show, so I was talking to a gentleman and he was talking about the goat, how they would fatten up the goat and so on. So I said to him, I wonder if when these animals see how we have fattened them up, if them know say tomorrow their last day. But somebody else also shared that when they saw how they would, slaughter the animals, they couldn't eat, they can't
Yeah.
eat it. So I said to, well, there are so many chickens I have whose necks I I have taken off. If there was some prison sentence, for we wouldn't be here.
No, because my grandfather used to raise chicken and we used to have to kill it.
I was an expert at catching that fowl and putting that neck under, and as
In
much
the
as a
basket.
flutter and a
Under the
flutter
bucket.
It
under
was the bam bam.
eye.
Listen, you
And
ever
you
the
just,
fowl ever
and
get
you
off a
just
man in
put
the
it in
bucket when you chop off him
the
neck, Lady D?
dip it in the water and,
Listen,
and and then just start plucking.
Start. Take out
are you and the
feather.
chicken a run up and down, cause the chicken, we're headless chicken a run
Yeah,
or
because
flatter all over the place.
you have to realize these
You
chickens
have to have a sharp last, man. If your last, that happened to me one time. The last wasn't too sharp.
are
And when me knock it so, me have to go to and talk it. And the phone I go, that was rough. And we start running all over.
sometimes the knife you
The
have
station
not
is
sharp
suffer.
enough. So
Oh
that
my
is even more
gosh,
painful for the
Yeah, it should
that's
be just
barbaric.
right. But I mean, I
That's
was a young
barbaric.
Yes.
kid because to be
Yes, we
honest,
were
I
young.
didn't have help. I didn't have any help. It
you
was
have to
me
do
and
it.
my
We never had no
grandfather.
help.
Mhm.
It was me
We
and my
all had
grandfather.
we all had our bucket.
I've
Huh?
never killed an animal. I've never killed a chicken. I've never killed a chicken. I couldn't do
No.
it. My grandmother was expert
Holy.
at that, not me. She would either put it
Oh.
underneath a pan or she would tie it up on a tree, tie up the tooth would just cut the head.
Oh.
But I've never
No.
done
Yes,
it
yeah.
Okay. No,
as a
we
child.
not do they hang up with no foot. We just put the neck under the pan or the bucket.
Under
Yeah,
the
and then
pan.
I used to take a basket.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That
she
had
did
like
it.
a black.
My grandmother did it both ways. Or she would do both ways.
Oh, okay.
When people are doing multiples, they usually hang them by the feet and just go cut.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
But
yeah.
Lady D, wasn't there a lady on your show on Thursday who said that she has never seen a chicken?
Being killed.
Oh, being killed. Okay,
No,
I
man.
thought she.
No, no, no. She don't know what it is like. She's never seen it. She don't.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
right. But hello, people know the parts of the meats that they want, and they can
Mm-hmm.
tell the butcher how to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I,
when you see
I,
people go down a crossroad
That,
to mass job boy down a crossroad,
Must job,
and
boy.
mass job boy. Mm.
Oh my God.
And when you see people go ready to get them meats, man.
I
Minute.
went to the meat shop yesterday, and I mean,
no,
there are
my grandmother always tell me, say she don't want
Hold
no
on,
bone.
Max. Max, hold on, because I know the delay. Sometimes you don't hear each other.
yeah.
Go ahead, get head Sherns.
No, I'm saying I went to the meat shop yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a whole different art form of cutting up meat. And and when you look on the board,
Mhm.
the way they have it set up, if you want the chicken breast with the ribs attached, or you just want the breast meat alone, or you want to cut a different way. It's all laid out, and when you look, it's a different in price according to how it's cut.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was in. Yeah, I was in there yesterday, and they have it all set up all different kind of ways.
Oh,
It
what
was
I
very
say?
fun, very refreshing because this is a new thing. That this wasn't happening back in my day.
Princess said,
That's how we see it. That's how we see
Prince,
it now. What are you
Princess
saying
said,
now?
Princess said, Jesus, Father, I forgot about that soldering thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Ryan
So
said,
five
and
pounds,
5 pounds of cow skin.
Five pound of cow skin. Listen, Ryan, we take the plane and go and come to Jamaica, Charlotte. Come get the cow skin from you.
it looks
Ryan
so.
said that. Ryan said that on the show the other day. That him love it that much.
So Wayne says, I took my girls out 1 year so they could experience Grand Market.
Yeah.
Grand market,
And
nice.
Ryan said, we need
Need to
2
know
back
the
foot.
rules. That's good.
To back food.
Lord Jesus, mercy.
Oh, what
Charles
deal?
mm,
Them had some pretty cow foot in the meat shop yesterday. Cause people, and the thing is, there is no fixed menu. People cook whatever they want because you have
Yes.
some people
yes.
who are gonna do them traditional curry goat and chicken and jerk and fish, and you have some people who are gonna make them what you call it, them cow foot and whatever suit them fancy.
Mm-hmm. That
I
is
saw them
right.
selling some
Yeah.
fish yesterday in Banga Mary. I never heard of Banga Mary before, but
You never
people
heard
were
I
of
heard
selling
Banga
it.
about
Mary?
I didn't
guys,
know
Banga
them
Banga
Mary,
tiki
what's
Mary.
tiki
that?
is very small.
Me never
I
know
said to
Banga
them called
Mary.
tiki tiki. Say
Huh?
one they called tiki
No,
tiki.
tiki tiki.
I think
Tiki
it
tiki
never.
different. Tiki tiki
That's
different. Them
very
little bigger
small. They're
than
very small.
them bigger than tiki tiki.
Oh, because we know tiki tiki, they look really small. They look tiny. You can't
Yeah,
clean it. You don't have to cook it.
yeah,
So you
it is very small, but
eat
you know,
everything.
Right.
You can't go to.
tomorrow is gonna be a big day of food and friends and fun
Mm-hmm.
everywhere because today is the culmination of all of the activities and by the time dinner done, wind down tomorrow evening is all the
Mm-hmm.
party celebration and come
Mm-hmm.
Monday and
Yeah,
everybody's off on a roll
there you
and
go.
Do
beach
they still do
outing and all
greetings,
that stuff.
Charlotte? Do they
What's
still
Yeah.
that?
send greetings from abroad? The greetings
Yes,
part.
Yeah,
man.
Do
Max, you're not.
people still do
Hey,
it?
Max. Max, you're not
yeah,
tuning in. You're not tuning in to your culture.
the
Yeah,
airwaves
me
full
know.
of
Me
Yes,
never
greetings.
man.
ask, me don't know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Jamaica National
greetings.
still
No, but
do it.
the reason why I ask, because the reason why I ask, ladies, because
Uh-huh.
I mean we're privy to WhatsApp now. We can talk face to face like we are doing
Yeah,
here on this
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
platform.
Because I
Mm-hmm.
haven't
You
seen
know,
it
and we
in a
can make
long
a
Yeah,
phone
time.
man.
call easy,
They still
and
have
we can do
greetings
video
from across
chats.
the world.
So I
Yeah,
didn't know
man,
they still do greetings.
That's
they
what.
still do because on TV, I've been watching TVJ all week, and they broadcast a section
Yes.
where they are in the UK and other places, and
Mm-hmm.
people come. Some of them in a work clothes, them in a uniform, them in a them they dress up and go to wherever. And
Mm-hmm.
greetings to my mother and my father and my
Yes.
neighbor over there, some Mas Gussie and brother Freddie.
Yes. Yes. Because I have One Spot Media, so I some mornings watch TVJ's Morning Time, and
Oh,
they
okay.
air it
Mhm.
on that segment. Yeah, so they still have it, man,
Okay.
and people enjoy it.
People
So
enjoy
I
can
it.
I
didn't
send
know that.
greetings to my uncle? My
I'm a
But I
mother.
remember that time,
Yes.
my grandmother would have put on the radio from morning and listen to tell to hear make my auntie them say because my aunt and uncle
Yes,
back then in Canada and England would send. But you have
Yes.
to play the radio all day and listen, or else you miss it. Because there was no
Mm-hmm.
yes.
specific
If
yes.
you
time.
miss it, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you miss
If
it, that's
you
it.
miss it, then somebody can tell us, say, send me the day that I send greetings for you. And you say, if it's true,
Mm-hmm.
Greetings
We
to my
want
brother
we listen
over
to
there, sir.
Yeah.
the
Rastaman, we
radio
over
uncle
corner there. My
hearing
brother,
stuff and
So
hearing it.
greetings to my brother and my mother.
Yes.
Up one place they call Free Hill. Yeah. And greetings to my mother and my grandmother and my uncle. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe buy a drink there for me. Uncle.
So here the thing now. So it was just I think it was either yesterday morning Today's what? Today's Saturday. So I think it was
Yes.
Thursday morning. As I was
Oh
listening, I'm watching it, right? And
my.
this woman comes on and she's sending greetings and she says, greetings to her family in Jamaica.
All right.
Jamaica.
Yeah, she's saying Jamaica. And me, and me say, not
Just
change.
speak.
You know what?
Just speak.
Not change none at all. And
Not
sometimes
change.
when them come with the greetings, they don't say nobody name all name.
Yes,
They don't say
yes.
no name. Them just say to me cousin, to me brother, to me auntie, to me grand. They
And
don't
then
have no
have a name.
name.
Yes,
But
I say the know which comes out with brother.
you know what I think? I think it's stage fright. Them in
Oh,
front of the
that's it.
cameras, and them given a limited amount of time to speak, and them
Yes.
just going out. So them
Yeah.
just going out, and the thing then I remember I just saw.
So as we were
Yes.
talking about the meats and how we've
Uh,
killed animals and and so on, Ryan says, Lord help us, all need to go pray. Then
Murderer.
Princess said,
And it's the murderer.
It's just the liberty, Ryan. It's just the liberty. But
Princess said we are murderer.
somebody in the comments put that they like when the foreigners came. And
Yeah.
for me that was a thing because
Yes.
I still have one uncle in the UK. I had two uncles in the UK and I had one in the US and they would come together at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like a mass exodus of family members coming down
Mm-hmm.
from foreign.
Yes.
And when them come, man, it would be a whole different atmosphere because now it's the whole district, my little section.
Mm-hmm.
Not the whole district, but the little section where we were with them called Pleasant Valley, the whole of Pleasant Valley area. Because
mm-hmm.
when them come, them a kill at least two goats.
Mm-hmm.
One pig a get killed, two goats a get killed. And one of my uncle, well, he's still living. God bless him. My sisters are actually in the UK right now visiting him. He used to also make them go get two big bag of crabs. So
Oh wow.
you had the crab boil going on,
Mm-hmm.
with the roast and breadfruit a roast, yam a roast, and you had and I
Wow.
mean you had people who were just the cooks,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and you would have that a big cooker. You would have food for days.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm used to. And then we
Yes.
used to all have new clothes because I wasn't barrel then, it was just parcel. Parcel would come.
Trunk. Our trunk.
Yes, yes, trunk
Rastafari.
parcel,
Yes.
big one,
Yes.
well tape up. And I used to get some clothes because luckily for me, my same uncle, his name is Renford. We call him Uncle Rennie. Uncle Rennie has five daughters, and one of them and me, same age,
Mm-hmm.
same size. So him used to use her as a model for me, and whatever fit her would fit me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be outfitted from head to toe. Would I
Sure.
have the
Aye.
most dolly
Sure.
and tea set? And because it's Britain, Great Britain with all the tea set and the dolly
Yes.
house. And I used to have a ball, man. And that was in my,
Yes.
very younger days. And then
Young.
when I got older, like older teens, high school now, I used to have to go to Kingston. My mother would say, you have to come up. And I would jump on the minibus, get to Kingston,
Mm.
and all of the Kingston festivities, man, would
Yes.
start rolling in. My mother used to make some ham. And because, where they are country, I get no ham. I don't know about Uno, but me never get no ham. So
Oh,
when we go to
okay.
Kingston, my mother used to make ham with the cherries and the pineapple on top.
Mm-hmm. That's how we
The
were taught.
table, yeah, and dinner in Kingston was formal. You had the formal table setting. You
Mm-hmm.
had to go beard and put on a
Yes.
good outfit.
Yes,
And
Good
man.
you put
clothes.
your feet
Yes.
down, yeah.
Right.
And you have to say, can you pass me the peas? Could you please pass me that?
Yes.
You can't sit
I'm
flat.
speaking of
You
one.
have to keep your elbows flat. Everything when them ever teach about the quorum, you had to remember because Sunday
Etiquette.
dinner
Mm.
was boss for Christmas dinner was boss. You can't come
Yes.
in and fenke
Was
fenke way.
common.
You had all your courses, you had from your soup to
Mm-hmm.
all of your preliminaries, your main course. And you're gonna finish it off with fruit cake, sorrel,
Mm-hmm.
eggnog, and food, drink rum punch, and the kids get them ice cream. By the day over, it's like you're in a stupor.
And I know. It's, it's the same. It's the same thing with us too. Yes, same thing with us because
When
we
you don't
actually
drink
used to
cigarette, you
dress
take
up.
over.
After my aunties and
Mhm.
everybody done cook and something, we all go bathe and we dress up, man, and take pictures
Put
and
on good
things.
clothes. Yes,
Yes.
Yeah,
I do
and
that
Yes,
now.
who come
when
from
we living with
foreign. The foreign thing and the Wrigley smell up the whole place.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wrigley's.
yes. I still love
When
the
they
foreign
put
part.
them
But let me
suitcase.
ask, do anybody still use doilies? People still use doilies in cabinet like back then? You know
Maybe
Yeah.
those
some
paper
people
doilies?
do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We put cabinet. Buy a new
Mm-hmm.
one
Mm-hmm.
Christmas time of different color,
And you catch it or
pink
some
and
shoot it.
white and all that.
And you
Yeah,
put
you
it.
would catch it a
Yes,
certain way so you can see it
Yes.
flap over.
Yes.
You can have dolly and I say nothing.
You know, I said for
you're
real.
not ready yet.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
we had what we call we had a break front, but it's not the regular break front. Ours was made differently. It's not that heavy wooded looking break front that
Mm-hmm.
we had a
Yes,
nice softer designed type, and it had the
yes,
sliding windows and thing and the sliding at the bottom and top, and so in there mama had her special stuff. And
Well, my grandmother did
we
have
have cabinet.
cabinet.
oh, you had cabinet,
We would
okay.
empty the
Cabinet with the
cabinet
two
and wash
drawer down
every
at
costly
bottom.
night.
Yes.
Yes, with the
I
two
was
drawer
telling
at the
lady did
bottom.
have
We have
it,
that.
and one of the time wash something them on the bottom drop out because them did it so wrong. Some of the glass and bottom drop out, but nobody
Yes,
knows.
You see
we
that?
empty the
Because
cabinet and grandma would
they
polish it,
they
varnish
weren't
the cabinet
accustomed.
for Christmas.
But you see, what
Yeah,
happened is because a lot of people didn't have it like that. So the good wares
mhm.
that they had, they never used them up. So they
Right.
would stay
No,
in that cabinet there till sometimes there would be a certain smell. They had to put like mothballs.
camphor
Mothballs,
ball.
yes.
Yes, or
Ball.
camphor ball as
Yes.
we call it, to kind of, freshen up inside it because in there lock up so
Yes,
long. hmm And then
Saturday
when
night
you
you
take
just go in
them out,
foreign and come. Or
no,
when the
you know,
foreigner
so
come the plate, then
only
come
when
out and the
foreigner
glass
come.
then.
Other
I
than
will
that,
never match one.
My grandmother cabinet is still there at the house with all this stuff in it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Don't throw
Okay,
I'm going there next week.
okay.
It
don't
is
throw them
nice.
don't throw
it's
that away, Charlotte.
no, you know what, and the thing is, she had such great stuff, like heavy duty, good
Yes,
lead crystal, all kind of stuff.
yes.
And I used to say that I was gonna bring some stuff up to New York, and now me I said, what's the point? I'm
Mm,
just gonna move them over here.
right.
So she
Good
Right.
has.
job.
But no,
I'm going
you see the
Yeah, me, I've got to treat them with kid gloves because I know that they're very old. I'm telling you, the cabinet stand up there as Max
Delicate.
about the doily. It's stand up there, see me with the doily and everything. She has some
people
good
who
stuff in it.
collect antiques. I wish we had kept grandma's because
Yeah,
we
we have
we
to
we
see
had
them.
those until we had hers until grandchildren were she was having no great grandchildren. I don't know why they threw it out, but people who collect what you call it antiques and so on, they are
Mhm.
seeking out for those old
Yeah,
cabinets now. I wish we had
those
kept
things
that.
I
I
want.
wouldn't we
Those
wouldn't have sold it. I don't think I would let them, either
Mm-hmm.
break it up or sell it, but keep it in your
Mhm.
house because that's like gonna be a model piece.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna move
Wayne
them
Yeah.
too.
Wayne says, my wife says she used to walk miles to the butcher shop from Mawnin to Kellett's. Oh dear.
The Kelly.
hmm hmm
Kellett.
My
Kellett is where our family from
dad,
Kellett.
what is banga?
Wayne said, what is Banga, Mary?
What is banga, Mary?
Fish.
Fish.
Fish. You are fish.
And there's some kind of fish.
Yeah, it's fish.
Banga, Mary, and tiki tiki.
And
He says,
Different language.
he said, "No, no, no,
What's what I said?
Banga Miriam tiki tiki.
So I can't get different language.
somebody you're going to be on somebody's menu tomorrow because people,
Oh,
people, yeah, people were buying. People, yeah,
English
people were
lady
buying like
Arthur is bewildered.
of meat and fish.
Bewildered. Oh, you,
she's bewildered.
Mhm.
Princess, you take over from Aldit, except, use the word. What does that it mean?
Oh, it is a bewildered. Oh Lord,
Yes.
this is fun.
Yeah, man, but the atmosphere is very festive. There's a lot of stuff going on. The vendors are out in full force, and everything and anything is available right now.
Yes,
And you
yes.
know what? I think it's even more so. It's more obvious now. I mean, this year that people are out and about, and because the past few years people weren't able to go out like
Mm-hmm.
that, because of COVID.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Right.
now I'm seeing, but listen, you should see the lines. Yesterday, I had to do some last minute cakes for the last minute people. So I was on the road with my sister. We're picking up stuff. And by the time we got to the bread shop, lady, do you remember when you and I went up to the wine store up there? So the bread
Mm-hmm.
shop is right next to it. The line broke around the
Outside.
corner.
What?
Me said, yes, the line from inside the bread store going past
Oh,
the
dear.
wine store. I mean, and a nice hard bread, in Max. They sell
Actually,
nice
it's not cold
hard
down
bread.
Mm.
there. It's not cold there.
Yeah.
Cold, it wouldn't like.
Listen to
Well,
me.
well, hi.
No,
So,
yesterday it wasn't cold. Today is 48 degrees, so it's a little chilly today.
Andrea says, first experience killing of a pig was when she went to Barbados.
That was the norm for me, boy. I never have no qualms. I
Mm-hmm.
call one pig and goat, everybody.
Herman, how
Me
you doing,
too.
Herman? Welcome, Herman. So me used to
Walk
walk
on
from
turtle
Turtle Pond to Kellett's.
no walking that.
And she said, did
Walk on
anyone
candle
remember
grind.
duck bread?
Oh yes, duck bread is
Yes.
only the Christmas time they
Christmas
make it.
time.
Yeah, and any
Yes.
big holiday, duck bread is a staple on
Yeah,
the table.
we said the
Yes.
bakery up there, so you can't go anywhere. Me I tell Natty this morning, say we have to make it up to the bread shop early because we not get any bread, or we have to stand in a long line. The line is long out the door.
Sitting house with cock.
Herman
Same
says,
way.
my
Some of the dry
grandmother
rotten by now.
cabinets still in the house
Still
with
in the
crockery,
house.
same way. Some must be dry rotten by now.
You know, me never report to you the status of my room. I'm
Mhm.
going up to mine in the week, so I will report back if them dry rotten or not. But just to look at them, they're sitting there looking at you same way. I don't know if them going to hold up to the touch, but them sitting there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. So we've talked about the whitewash. We talked about the cleaning, putting up curtains, going to market, getting with meat,
Clean and shine the floor.
shine the floor,
Banga
and then
Mary.
and and then there is the final prep in the
Mary
night.
duck bread.
Because some
I
people,
don't burn.
that some people don't bake until Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
True.
Yes.
Some
A lot
people
of
not
people
bake
do
before,
Christmas.
they
Yes.
wait until Christmas Eve.
yeah.
Or if you had baked like a week before, you have pick me and so them eat off all of that. So you have to do another,
Eat
you
off
have
Yeah,
to
the
do
that was
another
dry
the
rotten.
round.
problem. Some
I
people eating
normally
it
have
at home.
Mhm.
Me have me sorry to go sweeten when me finish here.
And I'm a butter lady. So I used to love when Uncle Jimmy hold my hand because my Uncle
So
Jim
you
can bake.
butter.
Yeah. And Uncle Jim and Auntie Joy and Auntie Madge, and they hold my hand, man, sometimes then just drop plop. And then we wait for the pan. I am a
Yes.
fan to this day.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
You're a fan of the pan.
Yes. And then Christmas morning breakfast now. Oh, the Christmas morning
Chocolate
breakfast.
tea.
I can't saltfish and roast breadfruit and chocolate tea.
Me say, oh, no ever get burnt by chocolate tea? We were
Oh
talking about that.
yes.
I don't know which Jamaican
Oh Lord,
or
never that
Caribbean
topic.
person. I get burned by it to the point where it scorched my tongue. It had, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
it scorched my tongue. My
You have to
tongue
do tongue
ended up with
surgery.
some little, my tongue ended up with little brown pimples like because it's so bad. It hurt.
Yes.
Because sometimes you don't know. They will say to you, say, hold the cup good, it hot. But
Mm-hmm.
there's an aroma that
But you
comes
still
from
not
the
drinking.
chocolate tea.
Listen,
And
man.
when you see
Oi,
that
Your
thing
uncle's
as,
little.
sweet.
as glide on the top, you can't help yourself. So as much as you try, you might end up slurping too much. That happened to me. Me take a good slurp.
Yes.
And I
And
get
you
a good
don't
burn.
I haven't
listen to me, no man. When you pull in that thing, you don't know if you must spit or swallow or shake
as
up for
well.
it to go up.
You have to cool it. You haven't got some. You have to cool it in your mouth.
No,
No, like the man when they get the food when I eat the hot food, put the hot food in their mouth, he start about what a high ceiling, what a high ceiling. The time I burn the food, I burn him in their mouth, you know.
Burn
Him
it.
be like, oh, what a
Yeah, the
high
roof of this house is
ceiling.
very high.
no. Listen now. Chocolate tea. But man, when you get that and it kind of coolish, cool down a little bit, and you sip that up
The hard
and then
bread.
do your breakfast. Oh my God, on a Christmas morning. And then,
Break
of
up the bread
course,
and the
the
chocolate.
cooking runnings already in progress, right? Because some meats take a longer time or
Yes.
the whole prep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So,
Oh, this is what I was gonna say.
So the beans go
When
overnight. Yeah.
when Charlotte or you mentioned about the ham, I think Charlotte mentioned about ham. This is what my grandmother and my mother they used to make their own ham. So when grandpa raised a pig, it's for that time of year, and that pig now they would kill it early, and then my grandmother and my mother they would make the spices and whatever it needs to cure it. And by
okay.
the time it gets to Christmas, it would be ham. It would turn into the ham, and then them bake it in the spices and the sugars. And listen to me, when them finish with that,
Yeah.
really good. I don't
Yeah.
know when them have to go store go buy, but
Right.
they make their own ham. They cure it with the spices and all
Right.
this. The, even cinnamon goes in there, and what you call it, pimento seed and other seasonings, and they cure until Christmas. And then they bake it and it slow bake it, and it them are too good. And then me learn everything from thank the Lord for
Yeah.
those two ladies.
Yes.
Andrea say all week
That's why
I
you're
feel for
great.
some chocolate tea. No mind
Me
Andrea.
have chocolate tea, Andrea. Me have chocolate. Come here, girl.
Joy
To
through
draw
the
that.
screen. Show the screen then.
But
Me
from
tell
when
lady this, I'm never out of chocolates.
No,
My
bring
mother
it down
just
here.
brought some up for me. And I found it in a store up here, and it's just as good. And make it just the same way. Some of it come from Jamaica, and some come from another island.
I
But
have not
trust me.
had that in a long time. Long time
All
I
right,
don't have
next when you come
chocolate.
down here next time, I'm going
Yeah.
to make it for you.
I have not had chocolate tea for a long, 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 long time. Long time.
Wow.
How many cups should I have for you? Tell
The
me.
chocolate you were drinking
Hey,
really.
you don't know what? You hear
But
I
this?
will, I will have a few cups on your behalf, Lady D.
just send the picture. Send the picture with the steamer
Just
come up.
cast some milk
Take
But
chocolate from there.
a video.
Just mix, just care about some
Video.
milk chocolate when you come.
And the
all
aisle on the
right.
top.
Yeah, sure. You
Yeah,
can
bring
carry
it
back.
on.
You can carry back
Pan
two.
up, pan up.
You can
Yeah,
I'll
carry
you
back
just
bring
care
some
about two
back.
chocolate.
I'll
Mm,
bring some back. Yeah, you can get it to
Mm.
buy.
yeah.
They have the
Yes.
long one, them long and some are round.
Yes.
Yes,
We
Yeah.
get them
the round one,
I'm
them,
down
yeah.
by the plaza, by the vegetable stand there, Lady
We
D.
used to make chocolate
Down
on
by
our picnic.
Boston
You
Road.
see it, though.
Oh,
We
Princess
used
says
to
I
before,
love
but I
the
used to make
taste.
them. I used to like to make them.
Oh, Princess says I love the taste, but I always get nauseous after I drink it.
Some people do because
I think of the oil in it.
strong. It's over it it could be.
It's very rich.
It's oily.
Your,
It's
con-
said to be
your
oily.
constitution can manage.
It's too
You
rich for your blood, Vincent.
your constitution.
Can't manage
Princess,
it.
Lord
No,
have mercy.
sir.
Oh my God.
But certainly, Ermin says she never out of it. Out of her fridge. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Oh.
But as we are
Yes,
here,
Ryan, add some
really
coffee.
had some coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I was the only one who did that.
Yeah. And it don't change the
Yeah.
taste?
Where you get mocha?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So
There's enough law.
Mm. Yeah. So when we get up in the morning, now you freshen up the house and thing. If veranda want shine up
Yes.
little more, you shine up and
You
thing,
stand up a
living
little
room,
more, yes.
you shine up the
And,
hall
and
and
let us not forget. I
Mhm.
don't know if you guys did it, but I did it a lot. My grandparents, because all her children were abroad, and then their children, and then their children's children. She would get a lot of postcards. So
Mhm.
what she
oh
would do
Oh,
is
gosh.
yes.
String them
have
up.
me put a line in the house.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
to put my thing,
I hang them
and
on
then
it,
you hang
yes.
the cards like clothes. You hang the cards on
Yes.
Yes,
the
man.
I
On
used
the
to do
on the
that,
on the
yes.
string. And the
And
yeah.
string went
Yes.
right across the living room, right
so
across the hall.
Right
so
across
they
the
would
Mhm.
living room. All the
yeah, they
cards.
would
Make me
save them,
hall.
Yeah, they would save them. So sometimes you have
Yes.
cards going back all 10 years and they just like to go and look and
Yes.
read.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you pull out them and you add
Yes.
the new ones and you
Mm-hmm.
hang
And
them.
we
And then
never
I
had
used to use crepe paper. And I used to fold the crepe paper and make the
Yes,
garland.
and pull it out.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
intersperse the garland with the
With it.
hang them like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I hang them.
Oh no,
So we
kuya
could
naman.
play them. I remember I got these.
Okay, yeah.
You ever get
Well,
cards? I get cards.
yes,
Every
very
Christmas
nice.
I get cards. Still get cards.
Mm-hmm.
People send cards to me and I send cards out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
get cards.
One is
But you,
from
you know
Norman
what I
sister.
did? I bought it years ago and it's very good. It looks like a Christmas tree, but it's like brass. And
Okay.
and you put
Mm-hmm.
it stands up and you can stick the cards in.
On
Just stick the
oh.
cards at intervals. It's
Mm-hmm.
very,
Really?
Okay.
very attractive. You can put that on the table, and when
Yes.
it's all over, you pick
I've
the
never
cards
seen that.
and put them away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But some
Mm-hmm.
people keep the tradition of sending a card. I love to send a good card.
Mm-hmm.
I do e-cards
Yeah.
sometimes.
Because
I do
I have a
e-cards,
friend in New York who sends me a card every year.
yeah, just send a good card and be done with it. Keep Hallmark in business.
Uh-huh.
There you
Yes.
go. Yeah,
Send me
man.
cards
Lady
every
D's
year.
favorite,
Sometimes
Lady D's favorite
See,
station
seven.
listen to me now. So I tell
channel
people, you see, from July, because they have Christmas in July
in
on
July.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
So from July coming, fine. So I'm in the media. I keep in the know because I have to relate to news items and thing. But that's
Yes.
just that. That's all I watch. I watch Hallmark and I'll watch Lifetime and own no free promo now, but she does have
I
some
was
really
watching
good.
that last night.
She has some really good Christmas black people movie, right?
Yes,
Really,
I watched a
yes.
very good
So
one last
that's
night.
all I've been doing. Auntie can tell you, I come home in the evenings, unwind, and I just block out anything that happened during the day, and then I just sit down there and watch TV until it's time for me to go to my bed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Normally,
That's
no, I watch a
me.
lot of TV. I know. I don't watch
Oh
because
no,
I'm into music. I
I'm
do
a
more music
TV
than
Bessie.
anything else.
Mhm. No, I love me
I don't
watch.
watch a lot of TV. I watch politics on MSN, and I love to watch HGTV because I like decorating and home thing. But I don't really watch too much
Oh
TV.
yeah, me too. But me
You
not have
see?
any time for those things
And
because nowadays I'm married to
I
the
do a lot of
books.
live. I watch a
But
lot of Facebook live and I play a lot of music.
Sharon's
Mirror
Auntie
music.
Paula
Right now
the
I'm
sending
little
hi.
time
working.
I have,
What you say, Lady?
Auntie Paula sending hi for you.
Oh, tell her, yeah, many happy returns of this beautiful
Grab it.
Christmas season here.
Yes. So she said, wonderful Christmas to the beautiful ladies, especially Sharon's.
All right.
especially
Well,
I'm
they
crawling
were
in the
Thank you,
trying to
Auntie
sunshine,
say
Paula.
Sharon.
Tell her I'm going to go
I
beach
know.
and dip me in the water for her.
Okay.
Hello, my neighbor. You so much, my baby girl.
Jackie, Auntie Paula says she miss you as her neighbor.
I miss you too, Auntie Paula.
Because,
One day I'm going to just pop up on you.
that would be nice. You know.
Hear
Hello,
that?
Come on.
you're coming. So princesses had In agreement. Yes, them cards online make nice decorations.
Mm-hmm. It was
Yeah.
a part of the whole decor.
So Ryan is wondering where is Jen? Jen couldn't make it today.
Yay.
Yeah. Jen couldn't make it today. I guess she's a
Mm.
little pressed today. But
You
man,
want
it's
to send
nice
to
to
next.
go down memory lane. It's Christmas Eve. And so I have lights up and ting, So by tomorrow now when the crew come over, we will have a nice lit dinner. We can actually just keep the decorations, the lights from the decorations on and eat. I might not
Yes, I do that.
need to
Sometimes when I put my lights up, I don't put them up until way after New Year's, like
yeah.
2, 3 days after New Year's before I plug anything.
No, I
I
usually
keep them
do the
burning even
whole
during the day.
January. I go on when
Yeah.
the tree come down in April, not with the lights. Me they just couldn't manage. April, me take down the tree.
I'll put you
April.
back December.
Oh, so. Me take
Oh
down
my
the
God,
tree.
so nothing wrong with that. No
Yes, but
tree.
everybody, I know you're all busy preparing for Christmas tomorrow, and
Yes.
we want to wish everyone a blessed and holy
Yes, so this
Christmas.
lady calling me for a cake right
Yeah.
now, so I'm gonna have to
Yes.
shake quickly.
Yeah.
I go
Uh-huh.
But
shake
want
and
to
all.
bless everybody and say, eat up and, leave some for the next day. And if you want, leave for the next day too. You
Yes,
can't eat off in a one day.
No, man, the
Um,
leftovers.
absolutely.
but I know pictures will be popping out with the table all
The tables,
decorated
the
and
settings,
stuff,
and
the
the pots.
settings.
Yes,
Yes, bruh. So we will all be posting and sending out greetings. But love you, ladies. It
yes,
has been a really good year for us. Here we are still giving God thanks that He has kept us.
yes,
And we are so grateful to Him and to our viewing audience who each and every Saturday you are here with us through thick and thin. We thank you.
mhm,
Thank you.
And
Thank
don't
you
forget
guys.
to like, share, and subscribe the channel. And the more you like, it's the more it will pop up so that people will see what's going on here on Inside the Zone with Lady D and the crew for Saturday morning runnings each and every Saturday from 10 to 11:30. Hope we all have time. We have-
Thank you.
right. But blessings, Merry Christmas when it comes. And most of us will be going to church. Some of us do early service like me. And then we come home and start the ball a rolling. So
Right.
church done by 10:30. I wouldn't even be staying around to say much greeting, but say me love you know and God tomorrow. But
All right. Mwah.
so blessings.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Okay,
everyone.
Christmas.
Merry
Enjoy
Christmas to you
yourself.
all.
And
Enjoy whatever
blessings
you
to
do.
all of
Blessings. Enjoy the one with them, Miss Charlotte.
I'm going to send my mother come look for your
Amen.
All
shirts.
right.
take
I
it
have
easy,
to soak it up. I
everybody.
have to soak it up to bring some back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. So good to see everybody. Love, love, love.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good to see
Good
everybody.
man. Bye.
Bye. Bye.